Hello, YouTube and Facebook fans. This is JJ back again from Paranormal Talks, paranormaltalks.com. This video is on numerology, and in particular, the personality number. These videos, we're doing 9 of them on the personality number, and it is a metaphysical science, the divination tool of numerology. It's been around for centuries. It's been developed by mankind for mankind to help us navigate more successfully and happily through life. And there are many divination tools. There's also astrology, tarot, the runes, and many, many others. All of these were developed to help us. Now, this video is on personality number 3. Before we get much further into this personality number, I just wanted to mention Paranormal Talks. We do have a video store, and we have amazing, wonderful speakers around the paranormal, supernatural, such as near-death experiencers, ET abductees, out-of-body experiencers, psychics, mediums, past life regressionists, many, many others. We want to help you awaken yourself first to your greatness, to your powerful spiritual beingness. That's what we are. That's what you are about. And this is part of the awakening of humanity. And we're here to help. So please visit us at paranormaltalks.com. So let's get back to your personality number 3. In finding this personality number, it's derived from your given name at birth. The name on your birth certificate, the first name that was on your birth certificate, not your married name, not a nickname, not an adopted name, because some of us were given a name at birth and then later we were adopted and our names were changed, possibly on our birth certificate. But the very first name that appears on your birth certificate, that's the baseline of who and what you are. And then all the other names that you take on throughout your life, those are simply influencers that impact what you already came here with. Now with this personality number, we use the Pythagorean system of numerology. And here's the table that we use. We use numbers 1 through 9 only. And we use all the numbers in the English alphabet. And you can see how each letter is assigned its own number. For example, the number 1 is assigned to the letters A, J, and S. And next, the number 2, it's assigned to its letters, etc. So this is what we use. Now, the personality number, there are 3 core numbers that are derived from our given name at birth. That's the soul urge number, our heart's desire number, and we already have videos out there, 9 videos out there describing what that looks like. Now, as far as astrology, I would say the soul urge, the heart's desire number, corresponds probably closest to your moon sign in your astrological chart. So there's the soul urge number, then the personality number, which we'll be talking about in this video, and those 2 numbers together give us the third and a final core number, which is your destiny number. Now, the personality number, I would say, corresponds most closely to your rising sign, your ascendant in your astrology chart. So your personality number, which is derived from the consonants in your name, not the vowels, but all the consonants in your name. That is the number, all its characteristics that first hit people when they first meet you and they see you operate and move through life, is the personality number. The personality number describes the talents and abilities you already have. I mean, you showed up with these things, and it's kind of like a boat. You jump into this boat, your personality, and it takes you along through life. You don't have to build the boat and add all these bells and whistles to it. You already got the bells and whistles, and that's what you came here with. Now, it is a limited view of who and what you are, because you are a very complex being, a very creative, multi-talented, complex being. But the personality number is the first thing, and it gets you through life. So let's take a look at how to get your personality number. This is a cheat sheet for you. And we're using an example name here. We're using the name Sharon Lynn Clarkson. This is a made-up name, although there may be someone out there with this name, which is amazing. But here you can see, this is the Pythagorean table we showed you with the 9 numbers and the numbers assigned to their letters. Well, we took the numbers and we put those underneath the consonants, underneath Sharon Lynn's name. And then we added all those numbers together. We add them together until we come down to one single digit. And it came to a number 5 for all the numbers we added all together for this Sharon person. So Sharon's personality number is 5. But we are talking about personality number 3 for this video. So let's take a look at 3. Now 3 is, the element is air. And because it's air, I mean, air is thinking, it's speech, it's vibration, vibrations that move through the air. So keep that in mind with the personality number 3. So when you first meet them, you probably think that they're an artist, even though they may not be, probably because the way they dress, the way they speak and handle themselves. But generally, personality number 3 are very articulate, and they have quite a command of language. They might pronounce words very well and clearly. They might have a very interesting way of speaking, and they're good storytellers. They are able to find a lot of opportunities and take advantage of opportunities in life, because they tend to be very optimistic just from the get-go. And because they're such good storytellers, they can also exaggerate and tell very exciting, maybe not so true stories. But they speak well, and people love to hear their stories, which is entertaining. So they can be really entertaining people. I mean, with their ability to speak so well, entertainers, they can be quite amusing, and maybe not be taken so seriously. So studying and becoming an expert, personality number 3, might help you a lot, so you're not perceived as so superficial, because you can know a lot of things about a lot of different things, but not deeply. So educating yourself deeply about particular things will help you a lot. Now, personality number 3 can come across as very attractive, and may not be that they're really beautiful or they're really handsome, but they just kind of sparkle and twinkle, and which gives the aura of beauty or handsomeness. And that's what it seems to be, whether it's a man or a woman. A man rather handsome, and a woman beautiful or gorgeous. They can be really lively and come across as enthusiastic, full of life, inspiring, charming, and just fun. They can come across as extroverts, even though they may not be. Coming across as an extrovert, that can be very doable for a lot of people. But if you're not a real extrovert, you will find that you need time alone to recharge, so you can go out there and appear to be an extrovert again. So assuming someone's an extrovert because they're behaving in an extrovert, lively manner may not always be the case. But see, that's what the personality is about, is that's just the first impression you receive until you really get to know them. Wearing a number 3 personality, dressing well, dressing in a not a sexy or seductive way, but more maybe like a classy way of clothing and jewelry. personality 3, they have the ability to be really social. I mean, you can put them into a room full of strangers at a cocktail party or a biker bar or any situation, and they will make friends, or they will get people talking, or and just be very sociable and kind of just stir the whole thing up and have everyone talking to everyone else, because they started by telling a story, or they brought up the subject. They're quite good at that. They have a really good imagination, and they put it to work. They put it to work in how they communicate and talk with other people, building commonality between people by using the words and the language and the understanding they have of that communication. So with astrology, did I already mention this? Well, I'll say it again, is the number 3 corresponds probably most closely with the air sign Gemini in the zodiac. And as far as planets, of course, the planet Mercury, duh. And in the tarot, I would say the suite of the swords, even though the swords in the tarot deck can come across as really harsh sometimes, harsh with words, abrupt cutting words. It is an air element, and true, a personality 3 can also have very cutting words because they're so good with how they communicate in their ability with words, but that's how I cross migrate each one of these divination tools. So that's a personality number 3. It sounds like it's a lot of fun, a number 3. You're blessed to have a personality number 3, I think, in this Western society that expects us to be sociable and really out there. I mean, don't be alone. You be out there and be socializing all the time. So that's a number 3. I think it fits very well in the United States culture. So you're lucky to have it. You're lucky to have that skill and ability. So thank you so much for watching this video of Paranormal Talks. Please subscribe, please like us, and most of all, please visit our video store on paranormaltalks.com, and we'll see you again for personality number 4. Thank you so much for joining us. This is JJ. See you next time. Bye.